Good morning. Whether or not you're listening to this in the morning or the evening, I'm going to talk to you about morning routines, and it's morning while I'm recording this, so I'll wish you a good morning. And I figured if I was going to talk to you about my morning routine, I was going to do it from my bedroom. So welcome to my bedroom. And I really love this topic of morning routines. Our mornings harness so much power. And when we wake up feeling behind on the day, feeling like we already are overwhelmed, we already need to play catch up, we have this overwhelmed, high-strung energy about us all day long. Can you guys relate to that, where your alarm goes off and you're up and you're at it and you're like, I already feel like I am behind and I'm never going to get my day done. I have days like that, and it's hard, right? I try to ensure that I set myself up for success, and that's not the normal at which I go about my day. But I'm going to give you some of the tips that I use in my morning routine to really help ensure that I have a powerful morning, an intentional morning. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. It doesn't even have to be super long. It just has to be intentional. I think that our mornings truly start the night before. It really has to do with when we go to bed. What did we prep the night before? Did you put your clothes out for the next day? Did you fill up the tea kettle? Is the house clean? What can you do in the evening to get yourself ready for bed, right? And I'll do another video about evening routines for sure. But for now, I really want to focus on this morning part, right? So we wake up. First and foremost, if you're a snoozer, when you snooze, you're actually confusing your brain, and it's not sure if you're waking up or sleeping, and then you end up in this brain fog for a period of time after you snooze. So if you're a snoozer, I highly urge you to get out of that habit or use your snoozing time for something like meditation. So one of the things that I will do is I will wake up and then lay in bed, kind of do a nice little stretch, get myself moving a little bit, and then I keep my eyes closed and I do a nice body scan, a nice slow meditation, scanning through my body. Where am I holding tension? Where can I send breath? It only takes me 5, maybe 10 minutes, but it's just consciously breathing and tuning into my body. Maybe meditation's brand new to you and it's something you want to incorporate into your morning routine, but you're not quite sure how to do it. Well, then go ahead, pop some headphones in and listen to a guided meditation. I'm going to show you how you can get one of my free 10-minute guided meditations at the end of this video. So make sure you hang tight. So meditation is a wonderful thing to start the morning. This might be something that you call prayer, and that's wonderful. So if you want to say your prayers in the morning, go ahead and do that. As soon as you get out of bed, guys, make your bed. You can see my bed is always made no matter when you come over. I always ensure that it's made, and it's just a way to get a win early in the day. So powerful. Super simple, takes you 30 seconds. Get in the habit of making your bed. Some other things that I'll do in my bedroom is I will sometimes journal. I have my journal right next to my bed, and sometimes I just grab a pen and I write down what I dreamed about or what came up for me in my meditation, what's going on in my mind, what thoughts are already racing. Can I get them out of my head, right? Can I get them out of my head and onto that paper? I think that's so powerful. Other mornings, I'll grab a nice book, something like this Spiritual Graffiti. I'm going to give you the option to get my favorite morning reads at the end of this video, so keep watching. But this is a really fun book because it's a short excerpt. So it's just like one little page you read for the day, and it gives you something to ponder on, to think on. So Jeff Brown has a couple good books like this. Gay Hendricks wrote A Year Living Consciously, but I've got my list for you at the end, I promise. And one of the things you might notice I'm saying is sometimes I grab a book, sometimes I journal. My morning routine is not identical every single morning. I have some non-negotiables in my morning routine, but I like to ebb and flow with how I feel that day and what I feel like I need. And sometimes what I have time for, right? So it doesn't have to be concrete. It doesn't have to be super rigid. It can flow. It can move with your day. So maybe it's a busier day, but you do want some positive motivation. Well, when you're in the shower, throw a podcast on. The quote of the day podcast is about 10, 15-minute episodes. You can listen to that while you're showering, while you're getting ready. It's great motivation. He publishes one every weekday, Monday through Friday. So that is a nice thing that you can do to just get that influx of positivity in your mind, right? So instead of scrolling through the news, listening to the quote of the day podcast. Other things I love to do is grab my balance oil. I take my balance oil and I apply it to the bottom of my feet. It's very grounding, very relaxing. You can also grab Adaptive and take a few deep breaths to lower your stress level. And a must is a big glass of water. I honestly sleep with my big old 40-ounce water bottle right next to my bed. It always has citrus oils in it, usually doTERRA lemon or lime or wild orange. And I make sure that right away I take a big drink of water. We're dehydrated after a long night's sleep, making sure you hydrate. It's really, really powerful. Once we get moving through the day, some of the things that are wonderful for my body in the morning is stretching, moving my body, doing a little yoga session. I have my mat rolled out at all times in my house. And I'll just hit the mat for 5-10 minutes or even go for a quick walk outside. 5 to 10 minutes, that's all you need. Getting outside in the sunshine, it's going to trigger your pituitary gland, or your pineal gland, not your pituitary, your pineal gland, to kind of connect with your circadian rhythm, to work with your melatonin levels. It's not only going to help you wake up and be more functioning for that day, but it's also going to help you fall asleep better in the evening. So I love when I have my boyfriend's dog with me because it is a motivation to take a 5-10 minute walk each morning, get that sunshine, and really just jumpstart my body to get through that day. So if you can get outside, bonus points, but try and move your body, even if it's just a little bit, just to get blood flowing. And at the end, again, I'm going to give you an awesome little download. And in there is a link to some of my favorite yoga flows that I've done. And if you actually check in my YouTube channel here, you can see that I have all kinds of different yoga flows, short ones, long ones, all different things. So check them out. I have ones where you break down certain poses, but I also have yoga classes. So you can go ahead and do those in the comfort of your own home in the morning, right? So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you follow along with me here. You hit the bell so that you get notified when I drop these new videos, and then you can come to that content. So morning routine. I just gave you a ton of different information. Here's what I want you to think about. I want you to think about starting small. I want you to think about getting consistent with drinking that glass of water, or making your bed, or reading that book, or grabbing that essential oil, right? Whatever it be, pick 1, 2, maybe 3 things and start to get consistent with those and find what works for you, but find some intention in your morning. It is so powerful to start our day with a few deep breaths and clarity instead of rush, rush, rush from the moment we wake up. It is so much better for our stress level, our hormones, our cortisol levels, just our overall health to start with some peace and calm. I hope that's really helpful for you guys. I'm very passionate about morning routines. I think that it is something that we need to all have some form of. And because I'm so passionate about morning routines, I made you guys a free download. So this is a free Your New Morning Routine checklist. It's going to give you 9 things, many of which I just talked about, that you can slowly start to incorporate into your morning routine, with the link to my favorite morning reads, the link to my yoga videos, the link to learn more about the essential oils. If you're like, wow, I want to learn about putting essential oils into my morning routine, I have the link to my 5-day oil experience in there. There's so much amazing value in this free download. And if you click the link down below, you can go ahead and get it sent right to your inbox. Or if you want to just go to my website, drjennifershaw.com/morning routine. But click that link down below. Make sure you follow me here on YouTube and you hit the bell so you get notified when I drop these new videos. I'll be doing a vlog like this every single Tuesday. Every single Thursday, I will be posting my podcast on YouTube, and I'll also be bringing you guys some different yoga flows and meditations throughout the year as I get inspired to share some different things with you. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you guys next Tuesday on my vlog. vlog right here on YouTube.